Okay, hello everybody. This idea was suggested to me by Tim over at Bind Games in Oneida. I bought this mystery booster box from him earlier, and he suggested I take some video of it to share with all of you. So let's take a look and see what we have here. Just open it up. It's always satisfying cracking fresh packs, you know? So what we got here. Dismantling blow, starting off with a rare, uncommon. Decommission. That's from Aether Revolt, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Oh yeah, it's got Revolt. I never really played that set. I always found it was a really interesting concept. I wish I could have played it when it was released. Let's see. Ringworn Owl. Days. Jeez, how high is that guy? How's it? Okay, yeah, you guys can see that pretty well. There we go. Ooh, Blood Artist, that's always a fun card. I love this card of Commander. Okay. Butcher's Glee. Huh. That is a weird little goblin thing. Rampaging Cyclops. Looks like it's a Dominaria common. Charging Monstrosaur. That's from Ixalan, right? Neat. We got Invigorate. That's from Arcadian Masks, isn't it? Isn't that what the set symbol is? Okay. Praise Vengeance. Rebound. Okay. Bladewing the Risen. I just saw a Commander video. Someone was playing with this card. I wish I could have seen... they didn't win. I wish I could have gotten a chance to see how the deck played, but I hear it's an interesting one. Ooh, Cold Steel Heart. That's a neat one. Manamorphose. So this is basically mana fixing in red and green. Also draws you a card. That's neat. Collective Brutality. That's from Shadows over Innistrad, isn't it? Escalate this card. Each mode chosen beyond the first. Target opponent reveals his or her hand. Player creature gets -2/-2 until its turn. Huh. Mind Funeral. Target opponent reveals cards from the top of his or her library until 4 land cards are revealed. I have a think. Wow. It's a really nice. I love the art on that. That's amazing. Okay, pack 2. So what we got? Hopefully you guys don't mind the video being so long. First time doing this, but you know, who knows? Maybe this will become a weekly thing. We'll see. Maybe I'll get a better setup. Hopefully, I'm hoping the light isn't bothering people. I've been trying to get it so that people can see everything very clearly. Okay. Let's see, Sarah Disciple. Okay, Dominaria. Let's see, I'm not Soul Perry. Huh. Elspeth. That I think that's from one of the special decks. Totally lost. Oh, we got Fiddlefit. He's a neat character. Thought Collapse. Great if you're looking to mill and control. Wake of Vultures. Okay. Prowling Pangolian. Zealot of the God Pharaoh. Bloodfire Expert. Okay, that's a cons, I think. Hunter's Ambush. Prevent all combat damage will be dealt by non-green creatures this turn. So it's almost a fog spell. Okay. Nature's Lore. I have an old school version of this card from my dad's collection. I'll have to go through that sometime. Contraband Kingpin. This is another Kaladesh card. Moronis's Monument. I have a Bantu's Monument that I run in one of my commander decks. I like this cycle. It's very interesting. Crystal Shard. This is an interesting one. This one lets you tap to bounce things, right? Yeah. Nin the Pain Artist. Deals X damage to target creature. That creature's controller draws X cards. Okay, that's neat. And what is this? Lumithread Field. Creatures you control get +0/+1 morph. This is from, I watched a video about these, or I read an article about these guys. These guys were time-shifted cards. These were cards, this whole set was ideas of potential future ideas and mechanics they wanted to explore in Magic R&D. Love the foiling on that, though. It's a really neat card. Okay, pack number 3. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, that one came apart easy. Let's see. Who knows? What I'm really hoping out, this is a mana crypt, just so I can have it for Commander. Let's see what we got. Silver Chase Fox. Oh, okay. Just a simple exile effect. It's pretty neat. Territorial Hammer Skull. That is from Ixalan. Okay. Dream Catch. Draw 3 cards and put 2 cards from your hand, both on top of your library or both on the bottom of your library. So it's like most of the other draw 3 discard a card spell, except this one's having you either set your top deck for the next 2 turns or letting you cycle stuff to the bottom. Not bad. Scab Goliath. Exile 2 creature cards from your graveyard. Trample. This isn't bad. The 6/9 for 6 lets you exile stuff out the grave as an additional cost, but if you're playing a blue and black deck, it doesn't necessarily mind. Let's see, Gravedigger. This is a fun card. Gravedigger enters the battlefield. Return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Solid black card. Can't complain. Marshhulk. Megamorph. Okay, so it gets a +1/+1 when it comes into the field. Okay, interesting. Makandi Slide Runner. Landfall triggered. This is a Zendikar. Okay. Furnace Whelp. I've seen this one before. Gets +1/+0 until end of turn. So it's a really easy pump for 4. I think it's because it's flying with the pump that it's such a high cost. Desert Twister. That's not just destroy target permanent. That's a pretty solid green removal. New Horizons. Enchant land. Add 2 mana of anyone. Enchanted land has add 2 mana of any one color to your mana pool. Okay, neat. Storm Chaser Chimera. Let's see, Scry. Hoping this lighting is okay. Ornithopter. Oh, the nonsense with this card is ridiculous. Martyr's Bond. Whenever Martyr's Bond or another non-land permanent you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a permanent that shares a card type. Stack 6. It's pretty good. And first mythic of the box, Teferi Temporal Archmage. This is the one out of the commander set that can be your commander, isn't it? Wow. I didn't even know this was in this set. It's pretty nice. And lastly, we have our holographic card, and that's Delay. This is a card I'm familiar with. Counter target spell. The spell is countered this way. Remove from the game free time counters. Oh, if it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. This is the delay that gives something to suspend, and just that's interesting. Okay, so 3 packs in, we got our first mythic. Let's keep on cracking. I'm hoping this lighting is tolerable to everybody. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the video work so far. I'm definitely looking to make more improvements, and I want to see if people are interested in seeing this on a weekly basis. Okay, Fencing Ace, pretty solid. This is pretty nice to have in draft. Double strike 1/1 for 2. and you just start pumping this thing and it goes nuts. Enduring Victory. Destroy target attacking or blocking creature, bolster 1. Typical white kill tapped or attacking creature. Repulse. So it's a bounce that lets you draw. Not bad. Flash Freeze. Counter target red or green spell. Cheap but specific, but I could see this having its place in a commander deck or as a sideboard, depending on the format. I think it'd be really nice. Will o' the Wisp. Spirit Flying. Regenerate. It's a 0/1. I wonder what kind of I wonder what people can use this for. Now I want to look that up. Return Centaur. Zombie Centaur. It's really neat. Okay, and also Mills. Wildfire Emissary. Protection from light. Neat. Teamer Battle Rage. Gains double strike until end of turn for 2. Ferocious. Gains trample if you control power 4 or greater. I've noticed that lately, that they like to give red and green, at least in limited, power 4 or greater matters. They've done that with Pharaohs. They did it a little bit with... They didn't really do it with Ikoria, but they did do it with the current Core 21 set, I've noticed. I just actually did draft tonight, and I drafted Chonky Gruul, and didn't do too well, but it's always interesting to play. Let's see, Domesticated Hydra. This is from a conspiracy set, isn't it? Sorcery X becomes monstrous, so you can monster out as trample. Neat. That'd be a fun card in a commander. Armament Corpse. When it enters the battlefield, distribute 2 1/1 counters among 1 or 2 targets. So Abspan. Weapon stores in their battle formations. Neat. Okay. It's a neat one. Mere Sire. Create a 1/1 mirror artifact. Huh. Violent Ultimatum. This is Jund. Destroy 3 target permanents. Oh man, that's a... Jeez. What's that black-green spell from War of the Spark? God, it had that one lets you just wipe a whole board of permanents. It's ridiculous. But Shards has Alara has a special place in my heart. It was really my first set of Magic I ever played. Gonti, Lord of Luxury. That's a pretty nice pull. When it ETBs, look at the top 4 cards of target opponent's library. You can cast it. It lets you steal and cast a card. Neat. Mage Right Stone. Untap target creature that has an activated ability with tap in its cost. That's an interesting card. So far, all my foils have been uncommon or better. That's interesting. I wonder if that's actually mechanically built into the pull rates of this set. Okay. So, on next pack here. Pack number 4. Go out getting all the cards. Okay, let's see what we got for card 1. Disenchant. Solid card. Can't complain. Caught in the Brights. So this is Aether Revolt. This is one of the little gremlin guys, isn't it? Exile. If you call your control text, exile enchanted creature. Oh, are you kidding? This is literally... Jeez, this is literally a deer in the headlights moment. That's pretty funny. Eel Umbra. The Umbras were always... I thought they were really neat. I know there's a couple commander decks that are really specific around them. Mind Sculpt. Target opponent puts the top 7 cards of his or her right. That'd probably not be a... Actually, I don't know. I was thinking the new mill deck with that new mill commander, but honestly, you probably just want to keep running persistent petitioners. See, Driver of the Dead. Didn't this... Where else did I see this? Isn't this also in the Double Master set? Pretty sure it was also in Double Masters. I'm surprised they had it in both the Mystery Boosters and the Double Master set. Correct me if I'm wrong, though, but I think I saw somebody pull this out of a Double Masters pack the other day, unless I'm confusing this for Mystery Booster. Fetid Imp. That actually just got a reprint in 21. I saw this at draft today. And this guy, Battle Rattle Shaman. Jesus, I'm pretty sure he's also in the Double Master set too. And he's in Core 21. They really love printing this guy. Outnumber. Good for go wide. Feed the clan. You gain 5 life. You gain 10 life instead of you control a creature. Not a bad. It's almost like that, what is it? It's that 1-drop green card. You gain 4 life if a creature died this turn. Instead, gain 8. From the 21s, from Core 21. Turn Timber Basilisk. Death Touch Landfall. Let's see. River Hoopu. I think I saw people playing this because they just did the Amonkhet remastered release on Arena, and I saw a couple people. I saw this card going around online when I was watching Twitch the other day. Let's see. Suspicious Bookcase. M19. Defender. Target creature can't be blocked. Oh, okay. That's neat. Dragon Broodmother. Flying. At the beginning of each upkeep, put a 1/1 red and green dragon creature token with flying and devour 2 into play. But it's, let's see, it's a 6-drop. That's definitely a commander card if I ever saw it, but it's really interesting. I think it's, oh, and speak of the devil, we have our first pretty solid hit, Elish Norn Grand Cenobite. This is my first copy of Elish Norn, but I think we got us even better surprise behind it. And we got a Sarkhan the Mad foil mythic. This is a pretty card. Let's see. Reveal the top card of your library, put it in your hand. Sarkhan the Mad deals damage to himself equal to the card's converted mana cost. Target creature controller sacrifices it, then that player puts a 5/5 red dragon creature token flying in the field. Dragon creature control deals damage equal to its power to target player. So basically, it's a planeswalker that just goes negative. That's really interesting. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that pack alone had 3 mythics. It's nuts. Dragon Broodmother into Elish Norn into Sarkhan the Mad. That is crazy. I'm going to have to keep a separate pile just for mythic foils. Okay, wow, I'm not even like 5 packs in, and I've already hit some pretty good stuff. Let's keep going, huh? Okay, let's see what we got. Pentarch Ward. Enchant creature. Let's see if I can adjust this light a little. Is that better? I feel like that's better. Yeah, it looks to be better. Okay. Enchant creature, Pentarch Ward enters the battlefield. Choose a color. Enchant creature has protection from the chosen color. This effect doesn't remove. So that way, if you say protection from white, it still protects it. That's pretty good writing on their part, mechanic wise. Isolation Zone. Isolation Zone enters the battlefield. Hedrons. Is this a Zendikar card? Okay, so it's a 4-cost, basically a pacify. Except it can also target enchantment. Metallic Rebuke. Improvise. Ink Fathom Divers. I don't even know what set symbol that is. Unlock. Okay. Queen's Agent. This is Ixalan. Explorers. Explorer was a neat mechanic. I wish I could have. Unfortunately, I didn't really start getting back into. I played Magic very casually, and then I started really picking back up, getting really active again in Eldraine. So unfortunately, I'm not super familiar with a lot of sets. Unfortunately, I know of them. Now, experience-wise, I haven't really played much of them outside of the few cards that I've taken here and there for certain decks I've built for Commander and such. Okay, Stormkirk Patrol. Hijack. Gain control target artifact or creature. Okay, so it's just a red, I take your creature now, I hit you in the face. Impact Trimmers. This is a fun card. I've seen nonsense happen with infinite token generation, triggering on Impact Trimmers to just wipe a table in a commander pod. Greenwood Sentinel, 2/2, a 2-drop Vigilance Elf. Yeah. Arbor Armament. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature, gains reach on a turn. Bear's Companion. ETBs, put a 4/4 green bear token. So it's a 2/2 that makes a sick 4/4 for 5. With a really specific casting cost. Oh, Sky Scanner. This just got reprinted in Core 21. Oh, this is actually one of the lands I was looking for. These artifact lands. It's pretty interesting. I always thought that this artifact land cycle was pretty neat. I'm gonna set that off to the side. I don't even know what pile to put that in. Let's see, Goblin Charbelcher. It's an artifact? Huh. Reveal cards from top of your library until you reveal a land card. Deals damage equal to the number of non-land cards revealed this way to target creature player. The reveal land deals double that damage instead. Put the reveal cards on the bottom of your library in any order. Wow, okay, that's interesting. That sounds like you can go off. And our foil is our first rare foil, Sundial the Infinite. End the turn. Oh, just end this turn. It lets you, basically it lets you take control of your turn and prevent your opponents from actually doing anything. So it can let you exile a whole stack of interactions. That's powerful in the right situation. Okay. Okay, still got a lot to go, and I'm already 20 minutes into this video. I was watching an unboxing the other day, and now I really get why these take so long, because I'm reading half these cards I've never seen before. Tarashi's Grasp. Destroy a target artifact enchantment, you gain life. Okay, that explains the increased cost instead of just of disenchant. War Behemoth, Morph. Pretty basic. Dream Twist. Target player just a mill with flashback. Sir Eleonora. Man, I have so many copies of that card from all the drafting I did in Thrones. Typhoid Rats. 1/1 Death Touch. Okay. Who knows? Maybe I'll toss this into my Rat Commander deck at some point. Cadaver Imp. When ETBs, return target creature from grave to hand. Okay. I can see why it's the expanded cost. Roast. Roast deals 5 damage to target creature without flying. Man, I get that the without flying reduces the cost on it and it's a target creature, but because it's that stupid red salve. It's that card that just came out in M21, the salvage one that destroys all equipment attached to creature in addition to just dealing 5 damage. Grape Shot. Oh, geez. I've heard this thing can be nasty. Storm Grape Shot. Jeez. Harmonize. Okay, pay 4, draw 3. Well, effectively use a card, gain 2 advantage for 4. Okay. Byway Courier. Dies Investigates. Okay. Grim Contest. Okay. Loxodon Warhammer. Equipped creature gets +3/+0 trample and lifelink. Rishodon Footpad. When it comes into play, each opponent sacrifices a permanent unless he or she pays 2. Okay, I could see this being very good in kind of stacks control deck early on in a commander game. And hey, Kranko Mob Boss. That's a card. And Undead War Chief. think this is our first time-shifted card we've gotten. Zombie spells you play cost 1 less to play. Zombies you control. Honestly, if I were to build a zombie deck, I would probably put this in there. Man, we're not even halfway through the box, and I've already been rambling for about 25 minutes. If anyone's still watching this, I have to say I'm impressed. What I'll probably do is I'll probably put something in the front of the video saying that if they want to see all of the good pulls, that I'll just skip to the end here. Anyways, and once I get around to editing it, which will probably take me all this weekend to do. Vanilla Dinosaur. That's a 1/7 dino. What the heck, man. So let's move these commons over here. Okay, stave off. Target creature gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. Okay, solid combat trick. Forbidden Alchemy. Let's make sure you guys can actually read it. I keep forgetting I have to make sure the camera can see these clearly. Top 4 cards of your library, 1 in the hand, rest in the grave. Okay, I can see that being pretty good in a graveyard recurl deck. Messenger Jays? I like the concept, I think it's kind of silly. Yeah, this is a conspiracy card. Votes for Fetter and Quill. 1/1 for Fetter, draw a card for Quill. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Child of Night. Basic 2/1 lifelink vampire. And Duress. A card that I see that that was... Jeez, this card. It's in a lot of sets. Veteran Strike. Dominaria. Volcanic Dragon. 6-drop, 4/4 flying haste. Okay. Experiment 1, Human Ooze. I think this is a commander card. Probably would do solid in a 1/1 counter-oriented deck. Ancient Brontodon, generic 9/9 for 7. Kiss of the Mesha. Target player gains 7 life and draws 2 cards for 6. Okay. Blighted Fern. God, I wish I could speak. Fen. Oh, yeah, this is the Blighted Lands. I know there's one for each of the cycle. Oh, and they each do separate abilities on the sacrifice. Interesting. Dragon Mask. What the nonsense is this? Target creature you control gets +2/+2 until end of turn. At end of turn, if that creature is in play, return it to owner's hand. Okay, that seems like a very old school style card. Hornet Nest. Okay, I know this. They actually, this was one of the cards that they used in their Magic, the game that they released last year. It's one of the cards that you can pick to play onto the field. I'm talking about like a phone game, not like Arena. Rocks. Rocks? He's got the rocks. May have rocks deal its combat damage to defending player as though it weren't blocked. That seems really kind of silly. Neat. Okay. Man, there is so much nonsense in this set that I'm glad I don't know what the card list for this set is. Like, I actually feel genuinely surprised when I'm opening these packs. Like, I always do, you know. I mean, I think everybody does. But, I mean, especially once you've opened up a set for quite a while, it kind of loses its appeal. You know, like, you kind of know what you're expecting to get, at least in terms of everything up until about the rares. You know, it's always great when you pull that one money card or the mythic, but, you know. Blade Instructor, just got printed in Ravnica. Bonds of Faith. Oath of Avacyn. This is interesting. Okay, so this doubles as both a pacifism and as a buff to human creatures. Steady Progress. Proliferate, draw a card. Okay. Chillbringer. Yep, Ravnica. We've all seen a bunch of those. Street Wraith. Swamp Walk. Cycling, pay to life. Okay, I didn't realize cycling could have other costs than just straight up mana. Infest. All creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. Not bad. It's sorcery speed. It's conspiracy. I could see it definitely killing low to the ground creatures. Probably. I mean, it hits the whole board though. I could see it having appeal in a multiplayer game. Hey, Goblin Balloon Brigade. Oh my god, I was trying to figure out what their balloon was made of, and then, so apparently it's a toad. I think I have an old school version of this card too. This looks to have been made. This is the conspiracy art. Neat. Gitu Lava Runner, Dominaria, Bitterblade, Almond Cat, Greater Sandworm, Almond Cat, Cunning Breeze Dancer. This is Dragons of Tarkir, I believe. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. It's basically a better prowess. That's interesting. Peace Strider. When it ETBs, you gain 3 life. It's okay, not bad. It's Draft Shaft. Core Chant. This is from the other conspiracy set. Should be dealt to this turn to target creature you control by a source of your choice is dealt to another. Okay, so it's a redirect in white. Okay. Hey, and a Birds of Paradise. That's always nice to see. I don't really need it because I have an old school version from my dad's collection, but you know, it's always nice to have another copy. And let's see what's behind that. And a Fungasaur. Whenever it's dealt damage, put a 1/1 counter on it. That is very abusable. That seems like it can get out of hand really fast. Neat. I'm actually really happy with that. So far, all the foils have been pretty nice, you know. Okay, let's keep on going. Let's see. Slash of Talons. This is from Ixalan. Spectral Gateguard. Soulbound. What set is this? I want to say it's an Innistrad set, but I think it's specifically some kind of dual deck. I would have to say it is. It's probably not something from their main set. Enlightened Maniac. Alright, so it's a 4-drop 0/2 that gives you a 3/2 Eldrazi Horde for 4. And that gives you 2 bodies, 1 with power, 1 just for chump, but that's actually not too bad. Refocus, untap target creature, draw a card, pretty basic blue. Fallen Angel. I think this is the first angel in black I've seen. So there's a creature, gets +2/+1. Okay. Murderous Compulsion. This is also Innistrad. Destroy target tap creature in black with a madness cost. Neat. I think that I could see that being really good in a black discard deck. Shatter. Destroy target artifact for 2. Okay. Expedite. Target creature gains haste. Draw a card. Not bad. Dragon Scale Boon. Put 2 on 1 counters and target creature on untap it. Okay. Gaia's Protector. Must be blocked if able. 4/2 for 4. Okay, a lot of Draft Chaff in this pack. Pollen Bright Wings. Aura. Celestia. This must be from a Celestia deck. You know, this is probably from the Celestia Guild Kit, is my best guess. Whenever a enchant creature deals combat damage, make a Saproling token. Okay. Orzhov Basilica. This is definitely a commander card. Oh, this is the drop bounce a land. And tap for 2. Let's see. Assemble the Legion. Beginning of your upkeep, put a muster counter on Assemble the Legion, then put a 1/1 red and white soldier token with haste on the battlefield for each muster counter on Assemble the Legion. And Sliver Hive Lord. Slivers creatures you control have indestructible. Now this is a hit. I'm pretty happy about that. And Celestial Kirin. Not a bad foil. I know the Kirins aren't the best, but it's a neat card still. Kamigawa was such an interesting concept. God, I feel like I'm not even halfway through this box yet. Just gonna have a pile of wrappers sitting next to my desk too. So I can actually move the trash can closer. and I see Avacyn's color. Or Avacyn's symbol. Zealous Strike. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains first strike till end of turn. Exoriate. Exile target tapped creature. Now, see, that's the first time I've seen an exile effect targeting tapped creatures. That's interesting. Temporal Fissure. Return target permanent to its owner's hand with Storm. Okay, that's interesting. Storm is such a weird concept. Clutch Occurrence. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Awaken. Cast a spell for 4 and a blue. Put 3/1 counters on target land you control. Becomes an elemental creature. Interesting. Inquisition of Kozilek. Target player reveals his or her hand. Use a line card from a converted CMC 3 or less. That player discards the card. Grim Discovery. Choose one or both. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Return target land card from your graveyard to your hand. Frill Death Spitter. Jurassic Park much? I love the art though. It's really neat. Feathered dinosaurs have always been a really it's really interesting that when I was growing up, it was typical lizard-like dinosaurs, and now dinosaurs are bird-like almost. It's interesting just seeing how things change over time. This is just giving me some really great perspective in terms of how Magic as a game has developed over the years. And I think these mystery booster packs really do show that really well. Just how varied and interesting Magic has been and has kept on being for so long, and by introducing all these new concepts. Some great, some not, and you're gonna have duds, but you're gonna have great ones that players love to just keep playing and playing and playing again. And, honestly, that's one of the biggest appeals to Magic for me. It's just how interesting and varied this game can be. Farseek, always good to play. Silver Weaver Elite. That's an Aether Revolt, I want to say. Azorius Charm, not bad. Prophetic Prism. ETBs, draw a card. It lets you filter mana. Okay. Not the most interesting card. Hunter of Eyeblights. This is a Lorwyn card, isn't it? I think this is the first Lorwyn card I've seen. At least that isn't a reprint. When ETBs, you put a 1/1 counter on target creature you don't control. When we did a Mystery Booster draft way before, God. Jeez, that was before quarantine hit. I think this is one of the cards that ended up in my deck. I had drafted in pack 1, pick 1, a foil triplets of... it's the Esper triplets, the Sen triplets, and geez, was it a nasty deck. The Mirage Conjecture. It's a saga... Turn target instant card, turn target sorcery. Whenever you cast instant sorcery, copy it. Lapse of Certainty. Oh god, look at the art on that. That is some... Oh, I love that foiling. Look at that. Counter target spell. That spell's countered this way. Put it on top of its owner's library instead of into that player's graveyard. Mono white counter from Shards. It's awesome. I think that's the first common foil I've unlocked, or I've pulled. Excuse all the mumbling and the tripping over words. It's currently about, I want to say, 11 o'clock at night after having drafted earlier today, and I'm just trying to make sure I'm awake by the time I finish this box. Lingering Souls, Kamigawa. I want to say that's Kamigawa. Hollow Henge. No, this is an Innistrad. Okay. Or something along those lines. Searing Light. Target attacking or blocking creature with power 2 or less. Okay. Oh god, that's a mouthful. Mahamati Dijin, flying 5/6 for 6. Purple Crystal Crab. When Purple Crystal Crab dies, draw a card. Aw, but the crab just wants to give you hugs. Look at that art. That art is too cute to have a trigger on death effect. Jeez. Skulking Ghost. Oh, yeah, this is... I never really got this one. I guess the fact that it's a 2/1 for flying for 2 is too good, so you're not allowed to target it at all or else it literally dies? Miasmic Mummy. Cinder Hellion. The Hellions are always really cool. Mog Flunkies. Can attack or block alone. Okay. Oh, I guess that's why they're 2 for 3/3. Formless Nurturing. Manifest a top card of your library and put a 1/1 counter on it. Tukatung Thalid. Solid classic card. Shrewd Hatchling. That's a wall text. Okay, so hybrid red-blue mana. Shrewd Hatchling enters the battlefield with 4 -1/-1 counters on it. Target creature can't block Shrewd Hatchling. Cast a blue. Okay, so that's how they get the reduced cost. Tectonic Edge. Add 1 to your mana pool. Sacrifice it. Destroy target non-basic land. Okay. Dark Steel Garrison. Oh, this is such an interesting concept. A fortification. This is the only card like this, I think. Basically, it stops Tectonic Edge from destroying your... what would I would say? Oh, your Urbog, your Toma Yawgmoth, you know, stuff like that. Mimic Van, not a bad pull. Commander staple. Conspiracy. Huh. That can be abusable. Got what? Jeez, I still have so many packs here. Alright, let's see what's next. Knight of the Skyward Eye. It's an Alara. Or Shards. Okay, a 2/1 Vanilla Lion. Thornwind Fairies. Rebecca Guay does some really amazing art. Just look at that. It's such a distinctive style that as soon as you see it, you know who it is. Laboratory Maniac. I think that's the first. It's the first time I've seen the first duplicate. I think I saw this earlier. I want to say, but I could be wrong. But God, the commander just loves these cards. A Cursed Spirit. Okay. Sultai Rune Mark. 2/2. Death Touch is like you control a green or blue permanent. Okay. And it's another Mog. Mog Fanatic. Sacrifice it. Deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Okay, so it's probably a lot better than that Goblin Arsonist from the current Core 21 set that requires it dying to ping something for 1. Gorehorn Minotaurs. Bloodthirst 2. Most dealt damage. It gets creature enters the battlefield with 2/1 counters on it. Okay, neat. So it encourages you to play it during your second main. Fertile Ground. This is a pretty good commander card, as it is from a commander set, but still. I see this a lot in a lot of green decks, especially ones that just are multicolored. You know, you wouldn't necessarily just throw this in a mono green deck. Shape the Sands. Okay. Flamekin Zealot. Elemental Berserker. That's a combination. When it ETBs, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain haste till end of turn. Huh. Frontier Biovac. That's a pretty good card. Just, okay. Soothsaying. It's enchantment. Shuffle your library, look at X cards, and put them back in any order. Okay. Wow. Phyrexian Plague Lord. Tap it, sack it. Target creature gets -4/-4. Sacrifice a creature. Target creature gets -1/-1 on a turn. Ooh, that is nasty. Foil blasting station. That's not a bad hit. Sacrifice a creature. Blasting station deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Whenever creature comes into play, you untap it. I know there are some dirty combos with this card. That foiling is nice. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I love these foils. They're so nice. Oh, I hit the camera there. Sorry about that. Man, I need like tea or something. My throat is going sore from all this talking. Okay, Sunlance deals 3 damage to target non-white creature. Daring Skyjack. When I first saw this card, I thought it said Skyjerk. Academy Journey Mage. High Tide Hermit. Huh, this was from Get Energy. Interesting. Okay. Deadbridge Shaman. Dies. Discard a card. Okay, pretty basic black stuff. Zilport Chain Mage. It's an ally? Okay, interesting. Firebolt. It's a shock with flashback. Volcanic Rush. It's trample. Venom Sliver. I think this is the second sliver I've seen so far. So does you control have Death Touch. Not a bad one. Grapple with the past. Oh man, the art in this is scary. Croesus's Charm. Turn target permanent, destroy target non-black creature, destroy target artifact. Blue, black, and red. Benfic Infiltrator. Devoid. This card has no color in Jest. And Jest. Whenever this creature deals counter damage to a player, that player exits. Aha. Okay. Oh, and Time Sieve. Sacrifice, sack 5 artifacts. Take an extra turn after this one. And a Phyrexian Arena. That is a nice hit. That is a card I am sure will see a lot of use in my decks. Noggle Bandit. What the heck is a Noggle? To walk Shadowmoor. What is some kind of like donkey-like thing? Okay. So, so far, outside of that 3 mythics in 1 pack, I'm pretty happy with most of the hits. These are a lot of cards that I just don't have. And honestly, some of them might only be, a couple of dollars, but, it feels nice not having to go out of my way to go and buy these cards specifically when I need them, Dejeru's Resolve. Tap target creature, prevent all damage that would be dealt to it this turn, cycling 2. Inquisitor's Ox. Shimmer Scale Drake. Right into Being. Oh, it's manifesting. Okay. Percata Club Security. Singir Vampire. Fiery Tempest. Seismic Shift. Target land. Palaka Worm. Oh, this card. Borderland Explorer. Okay. Fires of Viavi Maya. I picked up another copy of this card that had a different, it's like one of these guys, like all set on fire and stuff. Dismal Backwater, okay. Could come a reprint. Nemesis of Reason. When it attacks, the defending player puts the top 10 cards of his or her library into his graveyard. Ooh, that's nasty. Sewer Nemesis. When ETBs choose a player, Sewer Nemesis power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in the chosen player's graveyard. Whenever the chosen player casts a spell, that player puts the top card of their library into their graveyard. Oof, even more mill shenanigans. Shiro, Death Storehouse. This isn't a bad pull whatsoever. I'm definitely using that. Okay, and let's keep going. 50 minutes in. It's still not even close to finishing the box, so what are the odds? And Pacifism. I've talked about this card several times already. Siegecraft. Sang Coppet. God, I'm probably butchering half these names. Singing Bell Strike. Altar's Reap. Vampire Champion. Zada's Commando. Wayward Giant. Adventurous Impulse. Snake Umbra. Tower Gargoyle. Good old Esper. Breaker of Armies. All creatures able... Ooh, nasty. Belby's Portal. Put a creature card of the chosen type from your hand in the play. Ooh, that's a... Wow, that's a card. Beacon of Immortality. This is excellent. I want to say it is. Wow, double target player's life total. Shuffle this back into its owner's library. Wow. Boreal Druid. Add 1 to mana pool. This is a snow creature. I think I gave away what was in the back there. Seraph of the Suns. Flying Indestructible for 7. 4/4. Infantry Veteran. Divination. Draw 2 cards for 3. Grasp of Phantoms. Put target creatures on top of its owner's library. Flashback for 8. Balustrade Spy. Mark of the Vampire. Curse of the Nightly Hunt. Shattering Spree. That's an interesting card. You can replicate it. Might of the Masses. Goes for an Halberd. Naya Charm. Arcane Sanctum. Not bad. I love this card when I played Esper, and Esper has a place in my heart. It was the starting deck I chose from Shards, from the Alara sets when I first started playing, and I loved the concept of artifact creatures. It was so neat. Dolmen Gate. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to attacking creatures you control. That's a nice hit. Chasm Skulker. Whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on Chasm Skulker. When it dies, put... I don't walk into the battlefield where... So it's a squid that makes even more squids. And Memnite. You can definitely tell with the card stock on these that it's definitely not what you would get in your typical sets. It's a lot sturdier, I would say. It's a really different feel. You can tell instantly when you're holding these cards that it definitely feels different from what you would say get in a draft pack from Core 21. It's probably just based on where they printed these. Eddie Trail Hawk, Snap, Chart a Course. Okay. Quest for the Grave Lord. Is that uncommon? Yes, it is. Dredgescape Zombie Unearth. Mog War Marshal. Miner's Bane. Oak Gnarl Warrior. Undo Giant. Gelectrode. Neat. Forgotten Cave. Okay, so it's like Baron Moore except for red. Weathered Wayfarer. That's a card. Search your library for a land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, and shuffle your library. Play this ability only if an opponent controls more land than you. And Allahammert's Archives. Not a bad hit. Sasuke, son of Sashiro. Other snakes you control get +1/+0 whenever a warrior you control deals common damage to a creature. Destroy that creature and the combat. Snake Warrior Tribal. Okay, we're getting to the last couple of packs here. Yeah, we only got about, this is 6 from the last. Arrest. Okay. Ret Crop Spearmaster. Essence Scatter, such a nice card. Monastery Lordmaster. Executioner's Capsule. This was fun when I was this was one of the cards in my deck that I used to play when I was a kid. Subtle Strike. Voldarian Duelist, Vampire Warrior. Dynacharge. What is even going on in their armor? Basking Root Walla. Oh god, I've seen some memes about this card. Glade Watcher. Thought Eraser. Okay. Blasted Landscape. Hypnotic Spectre. Okay. Wearer of Invention. Not a bad one. Gilder Barn. That is some cute art. This has the untap. I think this is the first card I've seen with the untap. Oh. Excuse, I'll have to edit that out. That was my dog going crazy for wanting to be out of the room. Who are you barking at? I will have to edit out that few minutes of... Jeez, it's almost midnight. Okay. Well, let's get this taken care of. Who knows, I might just speed things up and cut out the audio. I don't know, but I think this is the longest video I've ever taken on my phone. Let's open another pack. Ballynock Korhote Kifkin. Alley Evasion. Opportunity. Huh. Humongous. Thorn of the Black Rose. Blister Grub. Run Amok. Goblin Matron. Epic Confrontation. Pax Favor. Mist Meadow Witch. Okay. Whisper Soul Cloak. Font of Mythos. Give each player's draw up to player draws 2 additional cards. Wow. Greenbelt Rampager. Bringer of the Black Dawn. What is this? What is a bringer? You may pay Wubberg rather than pay its mana's cost trample. Game of your upkeep, you may pay 2 life. You do search over for a card. What the heck is this card? Jesus Christ, what the heck, man? This is so weird. Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen a card quite like that. That's a card I gotta do some research more on. I don't even know what set that's from. Okay, after this is the 4th to last pack. Loyal Sentry. Gustwalker. Errant Ephemeron. Gaseous Form. Fatal Push. Jeez. Bitter Revelation. Orcish Oriflame. Geomancer's Gambit. Clip Wings. Centaur Courser. Wee Dragonauts. They're so tiny. Artisan of Kozilek. That's not a bad one. Giltleaf Palace. Elves love it. Revel in Riches. Not a bad one. Zur's Weirding. Players play with their hands revealed. If a player would draw a card he or she reveals instead, then any other player may pay 2 life. Player does put that card to its owner's graveyard, or that player draws the card. Wow, that's nasty. God, a commander must hate that card. Okay, 3rd to last pack here. Let's see if we can wrap this up in the next couple minutes. If I can open the pack. Oh, come on. Starcrown Stag. Shining Armor. Jace's Phantasm. Mist Raven. Dread Drone. Undercity's Embrace. Frenzied Raptor. Maximize Velocity. Explore. Elvish Fury. Hidden Stockpile, not a bad one. Mishra's Factory, not bad. Kragenwick Cremator. When it comes into play, you discard a card at random. You discard a creature card this way, it deals damage equal to that card's power to target player. Neat. And Gideon Jura. Jura Gideon. That is a neat one. Oh, what did I do? I screwed the camera. There we go. There we go. Oh, and what's this I got behind it? What is this I got behind it? Ravenous Trap. God, but look at that foiling, though. Look at all that drool. Path of Peace. Its owner destroy target creature. Its owner gains 4 life. Sheer Drop. Ghost Ship. Calculated Dismissal. Spreading Rot. Vraska's Finisher. Summit Prowler. Wall of Fire. Borderland Ranger. Wild Growth. Silicenia Guildmage. Consulate Dreadnought. energy field. Prevent all damage dealt to you from sources you do not control. When a card is put into your graveyard, sacrifice the energy field. Anger of the Gods deals 3 damage to each creature. If a creature dealt damage this way would die, exile instead. And Maronar. I have the Secret Lair version of this card. But man, does this art look freaking sexy, man. Man, look at that. Who knows? Maybe I'll have to swap out this for this one sometime. Just, oh, man. I think that's a lot more fitting. Let's see. One last pack. Let's see if we can get one more mythic out of this box. Let us see. Congregate. Wildborn Charge. Arcane Denial. Benfic Giant. I think we saw this guy earlier. But man, there's so many cards in this. Trespasser's Curse. Fretwork Colony. Goblin Overflame, we saw that earlier. Swift Kick to the Face. Kozilek's Predator. Siege Worm. Abzan Guide. Goblin Burrows. Contagion Clasp. Arch of Araska. Knowledge Pool. So, that's it for the Mystery Booster. As you all can see, I've got a pile of packs going onto my floor. But, yeah, I'm pretty happy with how we did in our pulls today. We pulled some really solid mythics all around. That one pack that had the 3 mythics in it was amazing. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully, if there is a next time. This is my first time doing this, so again, let me know how I did, what I can change to make things better, and hopefully, next time I'll have a bit of a better setup. Who knows? Anyways, have a great day. See y'all.